Welcome to our third video on how to become a management consultant. In this video, we're going to take a look at the roles and responsibilities of management consultants. So let's take a look then. What sort of things are you going to be doing day to day? This is the bit that I get more excited about, really. Obviously, as somebody who develops other people for a living, my key focus is on the kind of skills and abilities. There is a competency framework that's provided by the Chartered Management Institute that's part of the professional development. And I'm going to do a separate video on that. So I'm just going to try and keep myself in check a little bit and just have a quick chat through the roles and responsibilities in overview now and think about possibly the educational requirements that relate to those too. So let's have a look. I think day to day, you're going to need to be meeting with clients to discuss their needs. So from a skills point of view, you're going to need to be able to influence people, interact with people. It's a lot about your facilitation skills. And bearing in mind, the context here sometimes can be that a business maybe is under pressure, or maybe you're seen as an outsider or something. So it's about being able to connect with people meaningfully and be able to get work done and to help even sometimes under difficult or pressurized circumstances. So that's that. Conducting research to better understand clients' business. Again, that it really depends on the maturity of the organization and so on, and how willing they are to help you with that. So that can be quite tricky. I've found certainly we work as consultants in terms of kind of people and culture specific sort of development, and actually finding out the situation, this part where we're sort of researching and analyzing, it's hard to be able to put a time scale on it, to be honest, because you don't know how much and what you've got to research and analyze. So it can be quite tricky. A lot of this stuff quite often is running focus groups or running little interview sessions, those sorts of things. And again, just organizing those and getting everybody involved can be tricky. Sometimes you might be taking 100 people, batches of 100 people to a venue nearby or on site, and running, really very large workshops, listening workshops, etc. So, those sorts of interpersonal skills, and desk research skills as well. You are going to need to then interview, like I say, junior staff, senior staff, execs, customers, etc., suppliers maybe. Once you've got all of that data, you're going to need to be good at analysis, so business analysis. In my experience, junior consulting roles, you tend to start out in a more kind of analyst role, and that's getting you good at analysing data and report writing and that sort of stuff. So we need to get good at that. And again, that's multifaceted from a skill set point of view. You are trying to identify problems, and then the clever part is you then coming up with options and presenting an options appraisal, or perhaps it is you giving recommendations, etc. So it's not just about you analysing it. You've then got to come up with a plan and present that as well. Could be that you're developing computer models or other kind of modeling just to sort of demonstrate the proposed recommendations. So you're going to need to be good at presentations as well, and again, kind of influencing people, presenting your ideas so that they are adopted. Sort of everything else in between, really. Charting a course forward for the customer, I suppose, providing ongoing support as well. I think I said earlier or in a previous video, it is an interesting career and rewarding and also challenging. And that's because there's so much really that you need to know and you need to be good at.